What's going on, Budget Fam? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be covering the Target drop that just happened last night or this morning, however you want to determine what just happened. I missed it. I didn't miss the whole thing though. I missed Prizm basketball, so I was bummed. That's really what I was aiming for. I know a lot of people obviously were aiming for. Those megas are incredible. The red cracked ice, I think it's 14 red cracked ice per mega box. They're $50, Target exclusive. Was really hoping to be able to get my hands on some. That's been my goal for the last couple weeks, is to get some of those, and I've missed 2 weeks in a row. I was so close this week. I was up, ready to go, had the laptop set up, card loaded, got the red card, all that cool stuff. Ready to roll, ready to click the button and purchase when the time was right, and was up and waiting for a few hours. For about an hour and a half. So I usually stay up because it's 4 o'clock in the morning when it kind of starts here on the West Coast, and I have a hard time waking up. If I go to sleep, I'm out. So I usually just stay up and just push through the night and burn the late night oil. But I was up and ready and waiting patiently, and waited till about 7:30. And kind of gave up after that. Didn't see any action, didn't see any products getting loaded up, so I decided to call it a night. I usually watch JR Sports Cards. I don't know if you guys watch him or subscribe to his channel. You should definitely do that, especially if you're looking to find retail online. He's awesome. He's usually live almost every day. He's live and talking about how to find stuff and queuing people and letting people know when stuff is loaded and when you can kind of anticipate getting ready to buy stuff. So I usually watch him, and I'm on Target's website refreshing, and just gave up. Like 7:30, I was just like, man, I gotta go to bed, dude. 4:30 here, 7:30 Eastern time, and decided to just call it a night. Went to bed, gave the baby a bottle, and shut my laptop completely off. And sure enough, it must have been probably 15 minutes later. I think it was like 7:45. I get a text from my buddy Matt's Cards and Things. He's, big shout out to him. He always hits me with the links. He hit me with a link, and I was freaking out, dude. Like, I had it all set up on my laptop. I didn't have it set up on my phone, unfortunately. So he sent me the link, and I tried to purchase on my phone, but I wasn't signed in on my phone, so I didn't have time. So I ran to my laptop and tried to get it booted up, and I was also trying to sign in at the same time on my phone, and I couldn't remember my password. It was a nightmare, man. I was so close, so close. If I just would have waited 15 more minutes, I would have 3 mega boxes of Prizm right now. 2 open on the channel, but I don't. So that sucked. But the good news is there was other stuff available. I was able to pick up a mega box of Prizm draft picks and 2 blaster boxes of Prizm draft picks as well. The mega box was $39. The blasters were both $20. So those are priced pretty well. I'm not a huge fan of Prizm draft picks, but I'll take what I can get at this point. I just want to share those and open them up on the channel. I have not opened those yet, so really excited to actually get those and pop them open. It's not a product that I'm going to be loading up and buying a ton of, but definitely would like to check it out. They also had cello boxes that came out. Those were $120 for a cello box, which is actually priced reasonably, considering there's 12 packs of cello packs and they're $10 each usually. But that's way out of my price range. I passed on that for quickness. Not spending $120 on anything Prizm draft picks. There's no way. So passed on that, and then Chronicles draft picks as well, which is a really cool set. That came out. I passed on the blasters and went to sleep and missed the mega boxes. I definitely would have grabbed the mega boxes if I was awake. At least grabbed one of those. So I missed that, but at least I was able to get some Prizm draft picks. So overall, I would say a pretty successful morning. At least I was able to get something. If you are someone who's interested in trying to get cards off of Target's website, I would recommend definitely check out JR Sports Card. He's got a really good channel. He usually goes live. He probably won't go live for the rest of the week because I'm not anticipating a drop for the rest of the week. Usually it happens once. Sometimes it does happen twice a week, but I can't I don't know, I can't do it, man. I can't stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning again for the rest of the week. But definitely check out his channel. Next week he'll probably be live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday until the drop happens. And he's really good about sharing information and then letting you know when stuff is happening so you can jump on and purchase stuff. The key now is to get the red card. They've made almost every single product that was dropped, they made it red card exclusive. So the Prizm mega boxes were red card exclusive. So if you don't have a red card, you cannot purchase it. And it's a little bit of a process, so it's not like something that you can just do on the spot. Like if you try to do that on the spot, you're not getting it. So definitely do that, because even the Prizm draft picks were red card exclusive. They weren't last week, but this week they were. So definitely get signed up for that. You can do, there is a credit card version and there's a debit card version. I have the debit card version. It's just linked to my bank account. I don't understand like what the point of that is. I think you get a discount when you use it as well, but it's harmless. I mean, at least to me, it seems harmless, and it's worth it to be able to potentially get cards. I think what it really has done is it's made it more difficult for the people with bots to load up and buy a bunch of stuff, because I don't know if a bot can have a red card. Like I don't know anything about bots. I don't know how that works, or if maybe that's something that they can throw in their programming. But it seems to have slowed things down considerably. Even with the Prizm basketball, from what I heard, it was up for a few minutes. So if you were there when it dropped and you were Johnny on the spot, you were pretty much able to get it. Everyone that was there and at that time was able to get it. Obviously, if you were like me and just gave up too early, you missed it. But yeah, definitely you got to get the red card. I think we're going to see that, especially with the newer stuff coming out with potentially select basketball and then optic basketball as well. I can pretty much guarantee those are going to be red card exclusive. I mean, honestly, I think it's a good thing. Anything to slow down the bots and just give regular people a better chance at getting stuff is a win for me. There were UEFA mega boxes as well. I didn't see when those were available. I don't know if they ever became available. I gave up, went to sleep after I got a few products. I never saw that one pop up. But to me, I don't know, those seem overpriced for those to be $80. They look really similar to the mega boxes from Target. I'm sure there's a difference, maybe there's different parallels, but it looks like the same amount of cards, same shape box, but they're $80. I don't know exactly what's going on with that product, but that's not the hottest set in the world, to be honest. Like, those aren't selling for much at all. If you're someone who's flipping or trying to resell or whatever, it's not a ton of value in that, but people are still scooping them up. I just the other day got a blaster of the UEFA Mosaic and got it for $30. So yeah, those are tanking pretty hard, and watch out for that video. That video is coming at you. I wanted to do this one to just try to share as much information as I could and try to be helpful and let you guys know my process and how I'm able to get at least a little bit of stuff online from Target, and hopefully that'll help you guys get some as well, because it's out there. Prizm draft picks was up for, the blasters were up for a while. I'd say maybe 30-40 minutes. So like, if it's something that you wanted, you could have got it. And then the megas were up for not quite as long, but they were up for a considerable amount of time. And the same with Chronicles draft picks as well. So seems like the red card is working. The online drops are working. It's really tough for us here on the West Coast because it's such an awkward time. It's hard for me personally to go to sleep and then wake up at 4 o'clock or 3:30 in the morning to get ready. Like, I can't do it. So I stay up the whole time and then try to catch some sleep throughout the day. I need to go to sleep pretty soon and get some sleep. But other than the time being super inconvenient for us on the website, it seems like it's working pretty well. It's frustrating when you kind of don't know when stuff is dropping. You don't know what day or what time, and there's no links readily available. So you really just have to kind of wait it out every single night, click refresh, and hope for the best. But this was the closest I've been to Prizm Megas, and I'm going to get some this year. Mark my words, you guys. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna figure it out. Maybe it's next week, maybe the week after. I don't know, but I'm on it, man. I'm gonna find that stuff. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to let me know. Again, check out JR Sports Cards. Seems to be the guy right now that has all the info. There's a few other people that usually go live from time to time in the morning, usually starting at like 3:30, 4 o'clock West Coast time. You'll see people kind of starting to go live, and they're sharing information. So that's really cool. That's the cool thing about the card community, is people are super helpful and sharing links. People share links with me all the time, so I really appreciate that, man. That's huge. Because otherwise I wouldn't have known to even go back on and get Prizm draft picks. So hopefully that helps. Appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.